I was like a stranger, a complete stranger. I'm like, what's this,
And say, as an English student, it's not
And
easy.
so, hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. If you are new here, my name is Ceciliawoobay. If you've applied for Morocco scholarship and also you want to apply for Morocco scholarship, you want to know the details and you want to know student life here in Morocco, this video is for you. Now to dive into this topic more, I am with Camilda. Hi! What are you studying here in Morocco?
Hi guys, so my name is Camilda. I'm a medical student here in Fez, Morocco, and I'm happy to be here today to share with you my experiences.
Okay, so as for me, I'm studying maths and informatics. So guys, let's get started.
So guys, Morocco is a North African country. Yes, it's located in the north of the map of Africa, and the distance between Sierra Leone and Morocco is approximately about 4 or 5 hours using an aeroplane. Yeah.
So the scholarship is government to government scholarship. So what normally happens is that Morocco government will send the scholarship to your country and send it to the Ministry of Education there in your country. If you want to know when the scholarship will be out, you always go to the ministry and ask them. After you've done your inquiries, you want to apply for Morocco scholarship, you have to go online. We are talking in the point of Sierra Leone. I don't know for your country that you are, but I believe that is similar. So you go online and apply for the scholarship and print out the application and take it to the ministry together with some documents. The document will be listed down the scholarship. So you have to check that out and provide that document that you will need for the application.
So I don't remember all of the exact details, but I'll try to recall as best as possible. But I believe that after sending in your application, you will be shortlisted. So you'll have to be in close contact with the ministry. You have to be checking up on the ministry to see the dates and all of that. And then after the shortlisting, there might be an interview or probably even an exam. It depends to your country. And after that, you will have to supply more documents to finalize the process. And then I believe there will be a final list of the chosen few, and then yeah, I guess that's it. And then the process will start for your visa application and all of that. So I think that was it. It took a lot of time, probably around 2 months or
Around 2
more.
months.
Yeah, so you have to be patient, and yeah, that's what I think happened. Yeah.
So guys, after you've been awarded the scholarship now, they will fix a date for you to travel here in Morocco. So now you are in Morocco. So in Morocco, actually, they are francophones. So you are going to do your course basically in French. It's in French. So what will normally happen is that you have to do your French language for 6 months. So for us, my own experience, me and Camila, we have different experience, but because we did not come here in Morocco in the same year, so as for us, because of COVID, we did our own French in our various countries. So Morocco will tell you to do your French language after you've been awarded the scholarship to do your French language for 6 months in your country because of COVID. But I've heard that they want to change that system, going back to the system that they once have. That's Camilda's system, another time, so they are planning to go back. But beside that, you have to study in French. All of their government universities, they are in French, but there are some private universities as well that are in English. But if it is on scholarship based, you'll be studying in French.
Guys, so that was her own experience. For me, it was completely different because I studied the language French here in Morocco. So upon arrival, I went straight to Rabat, which is the capital city of Morocco, and I was living at the Cité Internationale Universitaire. Yes, it's in Rabat, of course. And yes, I was registered at the faculty of, I've even forgotten, I think Faculty of Sciences or something, and I was registered particularly in the Centre de Langue department. Yes, like language center department. So I studied French there for a whole academic year. Yes, we started the course. We used to go to class, I think, for about 2 months, and then COVID came. And after that, we were supposed to have an exam. Yes, I don't think we had the exam after all because of COVID. Yes, it's ruined that, but we were very happy because we didn't write an exam.
Ah, really?
Yeah. Upon
Yeah.
completion of French studies, we went straight to our different cities. So AMSEI, which is the body that governs us, the foreign students here in Morocco, yes, they award the scholarships, and as well, they take full responsibility of us, literally. Yeah. So we had to apply again for our courses, and they gave us different cities. I was sent to Fez, same as her. And yeah, now we're in Fez studying. So that was how it went. We studied French in Rabat for a whole academic year, and then we went straight to our various courses. We started in first year. Yeah.
So, as for us that studied our own French back home, as soon as we came to Morocco, we were distributed to our various cities. And now in Fez. So you see, so you
Wow.
will go directly to your city. No, you will go directly to your city. So now you are in your various cities. So what will happen actually is that Morocco scholarship does not cover your allocation on either where you'll be staying, on either feeding or whatsoever. But what they normally do every 2 months is that they will give you 1,500 some months, and also some other month they will give you like 1,250 dirhams. That's every 2 months. That's just a token from the Morocco government. The scholarship doesn't cover your allocation, and either where you'll be staying, you are going to be responsible for that.
She was saying the scholarship does not include finances, literally. The schooling is free, you don't pay any school fees and all of that, but then your feeding, housing is not included. So what our country does, or most country do, is that they give students to money. They give you like a sub scholarship sort of, they give you money instead. So yearly, your country can give you money, but it's not obligatory for all countries, and even the amount varies among the different countries. So that's it. Your country is also responsible for giving you money during your stay in Morocco when studying under the AMSEI scholarship.
So to add a little, like in that money, that's where you are going to take care of your lodging, your feeding, transportation, everything that you'll be needing in Morocco. The scholarship doesn't cover feeding, lodging, or anything. So now, guys, in area of housing, so what normally happens is that students will decide to combine with their friends to rent a whole apartment. So they will divide the apartment money on either fee amongst themselves. So like, and also you have to pay for electricity bill, water bill, and also Wi-Fi bill. So that doesn't include in the rentage. Actually, the rentage is a whole different situation, and also the bills, the whole different situation. So what normally happens is that they will decide to buy Wi-Fi in the area of the Wi-Fi, and they will divide the Wi-Fi bill among themselves. So like the rentage will vary depending on the area, on either where the apartment is located. Sometimes it might be 2,000 dirham, 3,000 dirham, 4,000 dirham, and even 5,000 dirham. It depends on the city, on either where the apartment is located. And also the bills, it depends to how you consume your bill. So you have to divide it and pay for your bills.
So if you decide on staying in a city in Morocco here when studying, I can say it's cheaper compared to you renting an apartment. That's the good thing about living in a city. You can save lots of money to do other things. Yeah. Probably the disadvantage is maybe you sharing a room with someone else. Maybe you want your independence, your privacy, but then now you have to share like everything with people, including the kitchen, the
Yeah.
bathroom, so many things. And these are, I'm talking about people from different countries, people you don't know at all.
Mhm.
So sometimes it might not be too convenient for you. You might want, just to have your own things.
And cité, by the way, is hostels for you that don't know. In French,
In
it's French.
French, we call it la cité.
Yeah, but
In
it's
English, it's
hostels.
hostels.
Um,
I just want to throw a bit of light on the school system here in Morocco. She was mentioning that we study in French here,
French.
but I think I saw a publication the other day that Morocco wants to try to start teaching in English. They're introducing it slowly because here, even at the Faculty of Medicine in Fez, they've introduced medicine in English for the first year students. So I feel like gradually over some time, English would have been
Yeah.
introduced. So yeah, so for us, we learn in French, and I can say as an English student, it's not easy
Also.
because it's a whole other language. You have to learn from the
Mhm.
alphabet to the biggest words. So and here in Morocco, by the way, if we had not mentioned, yes, they do speak French as their official language,
Language.
but their local language is Moroccan Arabic, which is Darija.
Yeah.
And it's very popular, of course. It's just like the local language you speak in
Yeah.
your country.
Like
So
for Sierra Leone
everywhere
Creole.
you go, everywhere you go, they speak this language in the markets, in the
Mhm.
taxi, everywhere. So you might have to learn a bit of this language.
Yeah.
It's not obligatory, but just to help you out, you might have to learn it. So yes, we learn in French in school, and the system is very different from our own
Mhm.
system back home. We have our professors, of course, they speak in French, and
French.
we take classes from 8:30 in the morning for my own school to 12:30 in the midday, yes, to midday. And then if you are doing your internship, we call it le stage in French. If you go to the hospital or whatever, it's from 8:30 now to 12:30, and then you start taking classes. You go to the amphitheaters from 2:30 in the afternoon to 6:30 in the evening. So it's like that. All school, has their own schedule and
Yeah.
all of that. So that's the time system from 8 in the morning, probably until 6:30 for some schools. Yes. So there are lots of interesting things in schools. There are clubs. There
Mhm.
are people from different nationalities. I feel like majority of students who come to Morocco are francophones, people
Mhm.
from Senegal, Cote d'Ivoire, Mali, other African countries who speak French. So there's a rich diversity of
Yeah.
cultures, and you'll make lots of new friends. People are nice, and
Yeah.
you have to be open-minded and all of that. So yeah, if you are thinking on coming to Morocco, I really encourage you to. It's a whole different experience, and there's a lot to learn. And yeah, there will be some hard days and all that. Of course, you have hard days right now,
Yeah.
even, don't you?
Exactly.
Yeah, but I advise you to. Yeah.
Yeah, and their culture is very, very beautiful.
Yeah.
They have beautiful culture. And a little bit about my university for me that is doing math and informatics. Basically, it's kind of the engineering aspect, math and informatics. So we normally take class from morning to around 6 as well. And we normally have practicals depending on the modules that you are doing. So we normally have practicals. The universities, they are so conducive, clean, decent, and their way of learning, yeah, their way of learning is simple. Like everything, like your notes, you access them in your own platform. That you will have your own login to the platform. So everything is just they will just make educational system simple. But for us that are Anglophones, it's not easy because it's French, and of course we are Anglophones. So it's very difficult. So if you are Anglophone and you are planning to come here, you really need to improve your French language. because it's not easy. It's not a piece of cake.
But don't be discouraged. You will learn. You will learn. People have done it before.
Yeah,
they came here,
yeah.
they didn't know any word in French,
Yeah.
but now they've completed their studies. They speak French almost perfectly,
Exactly.
and you can do the same thing.
It's just matter of time. But
Yeah.
that first year, it will be so difficult. But as time goes on, you will get used to it, get used to the lectures and all. I remember when I attended my first class, I was like a stranger, a complete stranger. I'm like, what's this? You know, the professor was so fast, I did not understand anything. It was so confusing. But as time goes on, now I normally understand.
Ooh, thank God.
Yeah, dear merci.
She's even speaking French, guys. You can do it too, I promise you.
Exactly.
So guys, this is the end of the video, sadly. So if you're thinking of coming to Morocco, I strongly urge you, please do. It's a very beautiful country. There are so many things to learn, so many amazing people to meet. So just come, just apply and come. You'll be speaking another language. Yeah, I feel like it will be a whole new experience. You will improve yourself, your life, your education, everything will change positively, I believe.
Exactly.
Yeah, so I'm encouraging you to come here. If you have any questions, you can ask her. If you want to ask me, you can find me on Instagram at creamzo303. She will tag me. Yeah. So thank you so much, guys. I'm so happy to be here today, and yeah, bye.
So guys, if you've watched so far, thank you very much, and don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel for more Morocco content, more vlogs, more and more and more. There are more content coming. So guys, thank you very much. As she said, come join the family. So bye.